Welcome to Kitpichay Vitaya School online class. Hi kids, in this video I'm gonna show you how division works.
Is dividing by a two-digit number. So let's say that we have 4,781 divided by 32. Pause this video and see if you can figure out what that's going to be. And if there is a remainder, figure out what that remainder is going to be. All right, now let's work on this together. So first let me rewrite 4,781, and this is going to be divided by 32. Now whenever we divide by anything that has more than one digit, it's a little bit of an art. The way we're going to tackle it is a little trial and error using estimation. So we'll start by saying, hey, how many times does 32 go into 4? Well, 32 doesn't go into 4 at all. So then we'll move on. How many times does 32 go into 47? Well, it's pretty clear that 32 goes one time into 47. So I'll put the 1 right over there above the 7 in 47. And if you're saying, hey, how did Sal know that? Well, just remember, 2 times 32 would be 64. That's more than 47. So 32 goes into 47 one time. Now we multiply 1 times 32. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 3 is 3. You knew that 1 times 32 is 32. And then we subtract 32 from 47. Let's do that. And we get 7 minus 2 is 5. And 4 minus 3 is 1. And the way you make sure that you did that step right is whatever we get over here should be less than 32. If whatever we have here is 32 or greater, that means we could have had a larger number up here. But then our next step is we bring down the 8, and we say how many times does 32 go into 158? Now this is a little bit tricky. If you were estimating how many times does 30 go into 150, you might say 5. And actually, this is for kicks. Let's just try that out. Let's see if 5 works. So let's see, 5 times 2 is 10. We'll put 0 ones, and then we will have 1 10 there. Carry the 1. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 is 16. So that didn't work out. It almost worked out, but not quite. 160 is larger than 158, so 5 is too much there. So we need to go down to 4. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. And now we subtract. And 158 minus 128, 8 minus 8 is 0. 5 tens minus 2 tens is 3 tens, and then we have no hundreds. And then this is right, because 30 is less than 32. And then we can bring down that 1. Now how many times does 32 go into 301? Well, we might be tempted to say, well, this is close to 30, this is close to 300, so maybe it's 10. But 10 times 32 would be 320, so that'd be too much. So I feel good about 9 as my estimate. 9 times 2 is 18, carry the 1. 9 times 3 is 27, plus 1 is 28. And then we can subtract. We're actually going to have to do a little regrouping here. You might be able to do it in your head. To go from 288 to 301, let's see, you would add 12 to get to 300, and then one more, 13. So you might be able to do it in your head that this is going to be 13, or you could regroup. You could say, all right, let's see, 1 is less than 8. Can I regroup from the tens place? No, I have nothing there, so I have to regroup from the hundreds place. So I'm going to take one of those hundreds, so I'm left with 2 hundreds left, and then I'm going to have 10 tens. And then I can take one of those tens, so I have 9 tens left, and give it to the ones place, and now I have 11 ones. And 11 minus 8 is 3. 9 tens minus 8 tens is 110. And then the hundreds, 200 minus 200 is just 0. And so there we have it. This is less than 32. We have nothing left to bring down. And so we're left with the remainder of 13. So this is going to be equal to 149 with a remainder of 13. And we're done.
Thank you for watching.